Welcome to Convos in the Attic. Short conversations among friends about the simplest of things, backed up by the deepest of thoughts. All done in an attic. We're your hosts, Albert,
Fons,
Ced,
Dom. What's up, boys?
hello.
Episode 12.
not bad.
Yes, sir. So, just the other day, we watched Dave Chappelle's new special on Netflix. So, we just feel like we want to talk about that today, yeah?
That was my first Chappelle
Special?
that I've ever watched, and it was really nice. I mean, you watch it for the comedy, but there's so much more.
Yeah.
That.
I hear you.
I bet
Our take on this will depend on how many followers we will lose or gain.
But yeah, we just watched the Sticks and Stones special from Chappelle recently. But the thing is, it got hella flack.
Yeah.
Like from media sources and whatnot.
Yep.
Like
A lot.
people dislike the content of his special due to political incorrectness. Can you say that?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. And that's something that we actually would just want to have a dialogue about.
And,
Like the whole concept of that.
Yeah.
Political correctness in today's society.
Take note, listener, that these are our personal opinions. And, everyone has a right naman to have his views on things, diba?
Nothing
sir.
meant to offend.
We don't mean to offend.
Yeah.
Don't attack Convos in the Attic.
Alright, first things first, Pappy.
Okay.
Fonzie, pull up that definition.
Yeah. Can you
political
call Mr.
correctness.
Webster?
In Article 3,
Ooh.
joke lang.
What?
According to Google,
Come on.
the term political correctness is used to describe language, policies, or measures that are intended to avoid offense or disadvantage to members of particular groups in society. Kanina.
So, avoid offense. So,
Avoid offense or disadvantage.
So you're trying to be, you're not trying to hurt someone or a certain group of people.
You don't want to offend
You don't want to offend,
certain
basically.
groups of people.
Interesting.
What's your understanding on that, buddy? Like said.
Well, coming from that definition, it's just a way to be being a more respectful person.
Yeah.
Chappelle's show, it was all in America. And, they're more quote unquote woke compared to us here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
But in this day and age, because of social media and because of technology, people are gaining more knowledge.
Facts.
People are getting more
Information. Yeah.
And when it comes to more information, there are good things and bad things that will come out of it. And one must then be respectful of these new gained information.
Yeah, we have, I suppose, a bigger responsibility, to be more aware of these things.
Right now, compared to like 10 years ago.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, dude.
Like 5 years ago, for real.
Kahit 5 years ago, diba?
Like I never
Like
heard.
3.
Yeah, I never heard of the term political correctness. I've never used that word ever. Like that term itself. Like just recently.
Yeah.
Parang
Like-
it's a must. I don't know, society expects you to always be politically correct. Otherwise,
You get cancelled.
Oh!
Damn.
Yo, where's that reference
Jinx.
from?
Grabe, no?
I
don't
think
know, forgot.
especially now, si Trump yung president, diba?
Yeah.
I think he tweets a lot. So people see how presidents think and the things that he say gets parang focused on by the media.
Yeah.
And sometimes he has to be politically correct. And once he says something that's not politically correct, then people start like
Bashing him.
bashing him.
which is most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Fefe.
more people are becoming like Trump. Like, we have to be more politically correct. Ganyan.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing with being politically correct, I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
completely for it.
Talk about that, bro.
I don't know. There are times when we've discussed this and we've seen this a lot online where people are just too sensitive.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Too sensitive about certain issues, about like take Chappelle's Sticks and Stones for once. I
Like
found
one
it-
part. What part there?
What part?
On the spot.
How long was it?
It was a
More than
1 hour special.
Yeah, then I guess all the entire thing. Pero I don't know. There are issues na like let's say when he said, and I quote, "Here we go." Tangina, kuyari dito. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
They're going,
No,
bud.
like sige, let's say the alphabet people part.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
He used that term, hindi ako yun. What did you think of that? Of the alphabet people part, Bert?
To be honest, in terms of how Chappelle handled that specific bit, I mean, as a comedian, from his point of view,
Galing pare.
yeah, exactly.
It was funny.
Like contextually, you have to see things from that perspective in a way naman. He's not there to like directly offend people. You know what I mean? And basing it from his previous specials and whatnot,
Yeah.
he doesn't do it from a place of malice.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
true.
Like at the end of the day, he's an entertainer, and you could argue that Dave Chappelle is a fucking philosopher of some sort, because the thoughts and ideas that he expresses, I believe, is quite necessary.
Yeah.
Like for people to have certain dialogues and certain things. Like I think that's vital for us as a society, for us to like progress. Like we have to like talk about these things.
Sobra. Yung dialogue na yan, yun yung kulang eh. Kasi one side will just go crazy, then the other side will answer back with more hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yung sa sobrang ganun nga, hindi nangyayari yung dialogue. It's ego versus ego, pride versus pride. There's no real discussion happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is sad. But yeah, like, I don't
Go, Bert.
it's a touchy subject, but at the same time, I like how he handled it. It was, I love the special. Let's just put it to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, people dislike how he's been very quote unquote like offensive with like transgenders specifically.
Yeah.
The T's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a comedy special, you know.
Yeah.
If this was like a platform for a senator, and then this figure, you know, really this is on this groups of people, then that's something wrong, right? I mean, the difference between
A comedian and a politician. Parang ganun.
Yeah,
I get what you're
diba?
saying.
And I hope people would check out his previous works first before like judging Chappelle immediately. And like,
Mas ano pa nga yung mga
Yeah.
previous work, like you from the Chappelle show.
yeah, I mean, like in terms of like just to know where he's really coming from, like what his point of view really is, you know. But I mean, okay, I'm a bit, can I say biased and shit?
Yeah,
but in a way, because I'm a fan of Chappelle.
Okay.
And it's kind of off on my like in my perspective. Like I'm gonna be real with this. Nah, people give hella flack towards his work because I believe like the stuff that he puts out is incredibly necessary for us people to just like have, because it sparks dialogue.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically. Fonzie, about to say something, son?
Hindi ko kasi natapos yung Dave Chappelle.
We can
Pero on
watch
political
it
correctness.
again.
No, I mean, di ako masyado makarelate kay Dave Chappelle kasi I haven't seen most of his work.
Mhm.
And Bert, you mentioned then kanina while we were talking about political correctness was how our parents were definitely the opposite of politically correct. Especially
Ooh.
even today.
The older
Like,
generations.
Yeah, our parents. So we're millennials, you know, our parents, mga Gen, ano ba sila? Basta
X?
sila,
Oh, okay.
50s to whatever.
Baby boomers.
Yeah.
Lels.
When they meet people here, like for example, Indians or Chinese people,
Mm.
there's always a stereotype or like borderline racist comments that they tend to blur out all of a sudden without like any
Like
context.
casually,
Like
yeah.
casually.
Yeah,
Like-
facts.
Kunwari,
Like, oh, there's a black person dito. Kunwari, oh, uy, may negro. you know, that's technically
You just
not-
said it, bro.
No, sorry.
But that's what they would say.
That's an example.
Yeah,
facts,
example.
facts.
Or
So-
kung Indian, Bombay, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Or pag may white person, uy,
Joe.
puti. You
Oh,
know?
puti or Joe.
And I think the politically correctness of Filipinos are totally different from
Western.
like what you guys are talking about, like Dave Chappelle.
Definitely.
Because in America, there's so many races there, and there's a lot of minority groups.
Mm.
So people there are more sensitive than here in the Philippines. Where here you can be a minority group without we are
Without
not
standing
politically
out.
correct. We tend to not be politically correct because we don't encounter those people as much
Yeah.
as people
facts.
In the US.
Alright, let's.
Yeah. But then you know what? You mentioned something about
Mhm.
it's prevalent in Western countries,
Mhm.
but it's interesting now with technology.
Mm.
That kind of knowledge is present here.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
Philippines. Now, yes, correct. We don't really have that much, minorities
Foreigners.
or whatever. I mean, konti lang,
Maybe
but
Koreans.
it's all about
Chinese.
it can be about gender.
They're coming.
Mas gender na nga siya eh.
Actually, dito mas gender.
They have arrived.
Oh, that's some
Yeah,
real
yeah.
shit.
Parang yung
That's
naging
true.
minority is the other
The alphabet.
That's
people.
the big thing here.
Yeah,
I think
more than
more than the race thing.
Yo, can I just say, I just want to have a disclaimer. I have hella friends from the alphabet people side, so I'm just saying.
Let's just call them the LGBT people.
Yes,
Same,
sir.
same.
I love everyone, yo. We're just here trying to have a dialogue about
Yeah.
things. That's-
Kasi naman, walang dialogue dito. If you say something wrong, pota,
Exactly.
picture, i-share ka sa Facebook, tas long rant caption. Tas yun na yun.
And you know-
that's the best thing. I mean, wala nang dialogue, diretso na dun.
Parang ano nga eh,
Tama nga.
may kulo yung mga dugo ng mga tao ngayon.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is the start up of the idea of political correctness here in the country, or
let's zoom into that, bud. Like
Okay.
political correctness in the country. What do you like?
Wait, I want to say something. I think political correctness. We are more political. We have to be more politically correct today, especially like now sa atin. Like just now, we're talking about this. I'm
Yeah.
thinking I have to be politically
Yeah.
correct when I address,
Yeah.
the LGBT people.
Yeah,
And that shows that we have to be more careful.
yeah.
Totoo naman
Since
yan.
we know more,
Totoo
we should know
yan.
better,
Yes.
do better.
And
Yeah.
I think it's present na in all society. Because we see the Western world, being politically correct. We are influenced by it.
You know
And
what? I agree
LGBT is a big thing.
that we have to be more politically correct, but I just hate
yeah.
when we kind of have to agree with certain ideas. Like for example, I'm sorry, I'll bring it back to Dave Chappelle muna. If the media says, "Yo, Dave Chappelle was he's anti-LGBT,"
yeah,
he's so if you don't believe this, mali ka, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. Like,
yeah,
okay, that person, you might not agree with his views, but just because it doesn't go with what the majority thinks, it doesn't mean na masamang tao siya, or why
Yeah.
won't you understand why his views are like that first
yeah,
instead of condemning him na.
yeah. Yeah,
Diba?
that's the energy that I dislike from it too.
Diba, of
Definitely.
being politically correct. Like, you have to believe a certain set of beliefs when it comes to these issues. And if you don't believe it, and then, mali ka. Parang like Kanye.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you're black, you're not supposed to
To
like
support
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
What if that person, doesn't everyone have the right to like support
Whoever
whoever that fucking president is? If he's an asshole, then he's an asshole.
Yo, the room is getting warmer here.
Let's.
I mean,
ano,
diba? You have the right because you're a human being.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah, that's true.
saying that he doesn't masamang tao siya because he supports this person, what are you doing about it? Or are you saying that siya? Maybe he has his own personal beliefs.
I have a question.
Oh.
Is it appropriate for us to talk about this since we don't have African American roots?
No naman. that was just an example yung yung
Yeah.
caller. Pero
brought it up.
being
You know what I mean?
politically correct like here in the Philippines.
Who are
diba?
the minorities here that we have to address in a politically correct manner?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Igorot. I don't know.
The alphabet people nga.
Akala ko the LGBTQ.
Oh, is that,
Yeah,
ang haba
let's
eh.
say they are.
Parang alphabet people might say, you
It's
know?
easier to say. I'm just saying.
Alphabet.
Okay.
Actually, mas madali.
Okay, yeah.
LGBTQ.
With how things are going, it seems like that they are the minority. That's why they want these set
Yeah.
of laws and rules to help their
Protect
cause.
them.
Yeah, and
To protect
can
them.
Can I just say, like, I could
not
only
sensitive.
imagine the discrimination that they face on the daily.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know the pain that they carry.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I empathize with them because, I mean, life's a fucking struggle.
Yeah, and buti nga that their plight is more, parang there's more awareness now. Kaysa
Yeah,
before.
which is
diba?
hella good. Yeah, like, I'm all for us just, like, progressing
Which
as
is
a whole.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, kasi here in the Philippines, the gay people, we accept them
We
as
do.
a
Yeah.
society.
I
We
love
embrace
them.
Vice
Yeah.
Ganda is a prime example.
Sheesh.
Exactly.
He or she is very famous.
Yeah,
and everyone
big facts.
loves him or her.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true. Vice Ganda is
Real
a good
talk.
example. Sino pa ba?
There's a lot of
A lot.
comedians na, you know,
Jake Zyrus.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, di ba?
We even glorify some of them, you know, by
sino pa ba?
making them as memes. Diba? Yeah, that's a part of, respect or, I don't know.
No, yeah, pero it's not. Yeah, that's true. Na we also look up to people from the LGBT.
So could you guys say that you are consciously trying to be politically correct here in the Philippines?
Now,
Consciously.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say
I
yeah.
can say yeah.
Towards who?
Like for example,
And towards-
for example, feminists or like
May feminist dito?
Oh yeah.
yeah, dude,
Name
I'm a-
drop.
I
Name
could-
drop.
I could say I'm a feminist.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, I could say I'm a fucking
I
feminist.
love women.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Isn't that?
Don't you love your mama?
I love you, mama. I love you, mom.
Yeah, go
Hey,
ahead.
mama.
Go ahead.
No, like for example,
Hello, act
I,
the fool.
in some of my friends kasi medyo kumukulo yung dugo nila with too much masculinity. And I kind of get it naman kasi me too, I'm kind of nagiging sensitive na rin ako when, you know, people talk about parati ng dicks, parati
Yeah.
lang about
What?
Yeah.
parati na lang
Sex.
Parati
Yeah.
na lang ganun. So
Sexual
I
escapade.
am getting those conversations. But
yeah.
you know, when I'm with these friends and when we talk about, you know, mga random kwentuhan lang, sometimes or most often than not, I try to control or like, okay, shit, ikwento ko ba to? Parang hindi ata okay ikwento to kasi
Yeah.
like these friends of mine, they are really, really sensitive. with
Yeah, I
this
hear
topic.
you.
So, I mean, dun pa lang, I think that's my own take on
Yeah.
how I try to respect
Yeah.
whoever I converse with.
In a way, that's a good thing. Being more mindful of people.
Okay. Pero, okay.
Yeah, what's the pero, bro?
Tama naman. I agree. I do my best to be politically
Yeah.
correct. Pero, when is it too much? What are the
Yeah.
instances here in the Philippines
Okay.
where being politically correct is too much naman? Like, sumusobra na
Inaabuso.
to.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Abuse.
Like, when do you say it's
Yeah.
too much?
May mga instances ba kayo?
I think yung question is the people who are who we interact with, who we have to be politically correct when addressing them, is how sensitive can they be? You know, there are things that we can say that we doesn't have to be politically correct.
Yeah.
Na, well, it's politically correct, pero alam mo yung may pa-joke, like Chappelle. He makes
Yeah.
it as a joke. And then, if you get offended by a joke, is that parang politically, weren't you politically correct? Or
Kaya nga.
kailangan mo mag-adjust?
Kaya in the news,
It's subjective.
just this week, Nancy Binay said, okay, for years, me, and I don't know, I've been made fun of because of my color. So, is that okay? While you can't make fun of, let's say, the LGBTQ. Pero you can make fun of her because she's dark-skinned for her family. And her family has always been, I'm not saying support the Be Nice, pero her family has been the butt of a lot of jokes. Shade, itiman, dark dark political, diba? So, is that okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
Is it okay to make fun of her skin color, but it's not okay to criticize, diba?
True.
Other groups of people?
Real shit. I hear you.
Diba?
I hear you.
That's why doon ako napaisip rin.
Good question.
Yeah, she has a point. So should there be an anti-skin tone
That's
racism bill as well? Because if you can get I don't know, I don't want to sound like I'm against LGBTQs again, I love them. If let's say a gay person is offended because you question something about him, which is yung sexuality niya, can a more dark-colored person be as offended because you made fun of his color?
or like people who are overweight.
That could also be. Diba? So should there be a law na lang where you can't say any jokes?
You can't insult anyone.
Well, there is like bullying law, anti-bullying laws. But I mean, you can't really stop, jokes or whatever.
Ano, like,
I don't know.
Ano yung joke na pwede? Yung mga jokes na lang ni Alex Calleja.
Yun nga, I think it's a very gray area.
Yeah.
Diba?
It's a gray area.
Kaya nga, mahirap rin eh.
Mahirap maging politically correct, especially now.
Yeah.
People are sensitive.
Does it mean be more conscious of who you're talking to?
Definitely. I think, writers, creatives, and whatnot have to be more responsible with the content that they put out for sure. I suppose it's a challenge then for the creatives in a way. Because we really have to be mindful of the stuff that we create. Because you could get caught slipping. Like, real talk. Like, people could just, like, cancel
out.
you. Yeah.
Cancel!
Like,
Baka
real
tayo
talk.
makancel rin tayo because of this episode.
No, pero vice versa din. You know, we have to be careful.
Yeah.
Pero the people who are supposed to be offended by us should be mindful of not being too sensitive.
That's a really good point.
Because if you're too sensitive, then, it's hard to interact with them.
Maybe there's a certain, like, line that cannot be crossed.
This is a no.
Kailangan
This
may
is
guidelines, diba?
this is a broad topic because
Yeah.
the whole notion of sensitivity is very subjective because we all experience life differently.
Diba?
Shit, man.
Now
That's why this is
Ay,
for
gray.
Yeah, bro.
Pero feel ko ngayon, we're like, nasa river tayo, tapos may mga krokos sa baba. So we're like, carefully treading.
Yeah.
What's he gonna say? Is he gonna insult
Yeah.
someone?
Yeah. Well, ako naman, I guess, if you're, just put your feet in the shoes of the person you're talking to.
Tama naman.
Yes.
If
Empathy.
If you think, like, kasi
And apologize.
another minority or groups of people na baka ma-offend din nowadays are the people who have tawag nito,
Disabilities?
yeah, emotional
PWD?
stabilities.
Emotional.
Like,
Mental health.
bro.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you talk
Yeah.
to them without,
Walang preno.
wala kang preno, talagang
Yeah.
makakaano ka. I mean, you'll
That's
really
real.
cause harm. So
That's
I
real.
guess, I mean, as much as you want them to adjust, which hindi naman parate ganun, or I mean, wala silang pwedeng gawin kasi ikaw naman talaga yung mag-act. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess just be more
Mindful of your
responsible
words.
and
Yeah.
mindful of what you're gonna do when you interact with these people.
Facts. Yo, this is
Hard.
it's a big topic. It's a mouthful. It's a lot, but solid.
Yeah.
So maybe we could say that political correctness is relative to whatever situation you're thrusted in, whoever you're like talking to.
I don't
So-
think it can be black and white.
There you go. Yeah.
Diba?
So we could say
Gray
that.
area.
Yeah.
It's a gay, kasi ayoko yung mindset na if you're not with us, you're against us.
Yeah.
Mali, parang mali yun eh.
Why can't we just unite?
Yeah, and sa mga
Leave us
na-offend, whether you're basta, sa mga na-offend in general, like, if your goal is really to add more progress in terms of the topic or sensitivity, the solution is not to go online and
Bash.
post the person and
Yeah.
attack. Like, if your goal really is to educate him
Yeah.
or to lessen the
Yeah.
number of people like that, then find a way to make education the answer.
Yeah, not throw things
Ala,
out of spite, shit
Ala
like that.
Crisostomo Ibarra, di ba?
Real, that's some real shit
Yan
though.
yung ginawa niya.
Dialogue.
Like,
Dialogue,
di ba?
bro.
Crisostomo Ibarra in Oli, from what I
Noli na
recall.
tayo, pare.
What
That's
I
how the night,
recall,
man.
Wow.
Parang he felt
The
that
references.
he felt that parang Filipinos were being not treated fairly by the Spaniards. If I remember this correctly, baka sabihin naman, mali na naman ako sa mga
Politically correct.
Oo, baka politically incorrect tong reference ko. Anyway, he came
lang
here,
yan.
he came back to the Philippines to build a school to
Yeah.
educate people.
Hmm.
Diba? Pero wala, it fucked up because of, the story.
But yeah, thanks boys for this. I learned
Again.
from this too.
Again, disclaimer, Brit.
Yeah, I mean this was a dialogue for us. So can we? How do we say it?
Just
If
be
you
nice
agree
to
or if you
people.
don't disagree, feel free to tell us. I mean,
Yeah.
as Brit said, dialogue.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like
Diba?
if we said some shit, I'm open, like personally, to just for you to call me out.
For you to
So I've
attack
learned. We're
Yeah.
all humans.
Come
like,
at me, bro.
Like,
Are you gonna educate or are you gonna bash? Diba? Just express your anger.
Bash? Hi, Bash.
Shout out, Bash.
Or magwawala ka sa shell with
Yeah.
dustpans and attack the guards.
Ako nga pare, maybe the term political correctness is so, sounds like a law. Parang,
Nowadays, yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to follow it. Maybe at the end of the day, it's all about respecting
Yes.
each other.
Respect.
At the end of the
I
day,
think that's
Love
a
lang,
better
be.
term for it. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know how this term came to be, but
Okay, I think
Respect.
it divides more than anything,
correct.
empathy and love. Let's
Respect.
just
We are
push
all
that.
humans.
There you go. Another episode
God
from the
loves
boys
us.
of Convos in the Attic. Please comment if you have like thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
Catch us on our next episode next week. And, yeah. See you guys.
God loves you.
See you guys. Thanks for listening.